Hello, Ryan. Could you please talk more about cash for keys? Yeah, absolutely. There's a small group that meets right before this, and we were actually talking about this morning. So I've got a lot of thoughts on this that are fresh on my mind. And the cash for keys concept is one that I'm not necessarily fully on board with, but I suppose it has its advantages. And if you purchase a property and they are on a month to month lease or no lease at all, and you would rather have the property vacant so that you could renovate it and rent it for market rate, then it might be a good idea to give someone cash for keys. So, anytime where you would prefer it if the property would be vacant, but it is not, then cash for keys is an option available to you that may cause both parties to walk away satisfied. In theory, cash for keys kind of circumvents any court proceedings or legal fees, and it also decreases the time frame of dealing with the problem. So if you know that in order for you to get this person out of the property, you'd have to give them a 30-day notice, or if it's like a non payment of rent type situation, if you know your legal fees are $450, if you know that the legal process will take 2 months to go through, then you can add 2 months worth of rent to that. And if you're looking at a bill of $2,500, then if you can tell this person that if they move out, you'll give them $1,500 when they give you an empty house, then that might be an option that would save you some money and save you some time. I think most commonly it's used when people purchase properties and there's an old kind of month to month lease. The property isn't in hateful shape, and you would rather it be vacant so that you could make a couple of updates and then rent it closer to market. So cash for keys is a good idea then. If you have someone that is in the process of getting evicted, it may be something that you could offer someone so that they don't have that eviction on their record, so that you don't have to go through the entire process and both people can go away kind of satisfied. So there's a potential for cost savings and time savings for cash for keys, but it's not a real solution. And even though it, in theory, would kind of circumvent you from the legal process, I would still consult with an attorney and make sure that you're making good decisions as you navigate through that process. Because one thing that is really noteworthy is discrimination claims and the equal housing opportunity, all those things. Those are things that you should do your best to take some continued education or find some local classes being put on. And if you're interested in investing in real estate, you should definitely pay attention to those. And I say that mainly because, from an insurance perspective, most insurance policies that you will have on your properties don't actually cover any sort of discrimination claim. Insurance does not cover crimes. So, in the event that you commit a crime, then your insurance company is not going to support you. It's not quite the way that insurance works. You're definitely going to want to mind your P's and Q's on that and make sure that you are staying above board in all your transactions.
Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.